Hello, I'm outside the Natural History Museum and the Natural History Museum in La Laguna, that is, in Tenerife, and I've just had a look at the mummies and the rock displays and a few of those natural science curiosities that I found quite intriguing. But I want to draw attention to something what always strikes me as fascinating is the use of building stones. And here we have a particular building stone. This is actually a really famous rock from Lanzarote. This is the 1736 THOLEIITE from Lanzarote. This material erupted just in the very late stage of the Pavement fire eruption on Lanzarote, 1736, and it's characterized by really fine-grained nature. It's tholeiitic. It's one of the rare tholeiitic rocks in the Canary Islands. There's a few elsewhere, but there's big dispute about how they form, and it has these bubbly channels, these degassing channels, and when they're cut they look like little blobs or pillows here, but of course in 3D they connect their tubes and pipes. There's big discussion about how they form and what the reason for them is, and here you can actually see the cut is rather intriguing. There was a bit of a bridge in between, a bit of material, and here we have a more roundish one. Here's one that's just cut half. Here's one that looks a bit swirly. And yes, this is an intriguing thing. So either the mantle was very gas rich from which this comes, but it was at the end of a 6-year eruption, so somehow it feels counterintuitive to me. And my colleague Francis Deegan and myself, we had a close look, and what we found is there was actually a number of limestone xenolith, foreign fragments of limestone from the underlying sediments in these rocks. And well, we haven't kind of tested it in full, but our hypothesis is that there was digestion of limestone, and limestone is very, very gas rich. It's got about 42% CO2, and that could imply that the high vesicularity in some of these pipes or degassing channels could have been caused from digestion of limestone, producing a lot of extra CO2 that was non-volcanic in origin. Also, the tholeiiite was flowing really rapidly, and it is quite astounding how quickly the lava flew at the time, was flowing down the hillside and into certain distal areas, and this has also given volcanologists quite some question marks, and that would be consistent with limestone assimilation. As you probably know, carbonatite magmas, they're really, really runny, extremely low in viscosity. So if you add a bit of this type of material to the magma, this could actually bring the viscosity down quite considerably. So more work to be done. We have a few isotope analyses that are certainly consistent with the hypotheses, but I guess we need a bit more to prove it. And this is work in progress. I'm hoping to go back in the next little while to Lanzarote to follow up on this, and to also visit this quarry. And here you see that they have, well, thousands of these degassing pipes in there, and it makes a beautiful building stone, one of the most popular building stones in the eastern part of the archipelago. Oh, actually here, this is pretty cool. Here you can see them in a different cut. So here you see them as the pipes they are. So there they are cut perpendicular to the long axis, and here they are cut semi-parallel to the long axis. And here's more of those. So here you see the pipes, the channels as they are, and here the channel is dying out at one place, and here's another one. So fantastic. Here's yet another one that gives you a sense of the channel, and here we have different cuts, the blobby ones and the long axis cut next to each other. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm gonna close with a last look at the museum building here, and over there's a rather lovely old church, and I might gonna go there now. Thank you very much for having a close look at the 1736 THOLEIITE from Lanzarote with me this afternoon. All the best. Bye bye.